And free play. Let's see if this works. Alright, we're in Berlin, in the Scania. Realistic, line and tour. Dynamic weather, start. Please, I hope this works. I've been playing this game for an hour and still haven't been able to move the bus. Well, I haven't been able to move the bus when I wanted to. I was able to move the bus against my will. It was moving and I had to stop it. So, let's see if this works. Let's go! I'm not even going to bother telling you my name until I am ready to go. So press the I button to turn everything on. And then press and hold to start the engine. Yikes, that sounds awful. So let's start the computer. 24817. 24817. Is our route number, and people can come in now. Hey buddy. Hey lady. Yay, no one needs a ticket. Turn on headlights with L. Yay, the wipers work. Turn signal works. Headlights. I just kept those on the keyboard. Alright, close all doors. Should be that one. And the kneeling automatically turns off, so that's good. Okay, so G is air conditioning. Press and hold the foot brake. Gear up. Actually, it did it automatically. That's pretty cool. So the parking brake is this one. Oh my gosh, we're actually moving the way we want to move. Very cool. I'm going to try and drive this thing realistically. I was seeing a video. Oh, see, it moves back. I'd rather be able to see the mirror like all the time while I'm driving. I was watching a video of this earlier where a guy was just driving down the middle of the street. I don't like that type of gaming. I'd rather be realistic. Stay in my lane kind of dude. There's that mirror over there. Alright. This is working. We are getting a little jerkiness. It's still 60 frames per second, it says. Let's see what happens. This is The Bus, a brand new game just out today. And you've probably seen this 100 times if you're out looking for videos of this game. Thinking about buying it. Let's see if I can... Can't do anything with the GPS. Oh, that's a red light, buddy. That is a red light, buddy. Let's zoom out a little bit. See if I can... Oh, that is as zoomed out as it goes. Whew. Did you feel the tires skid? Did you feel that? You can feel the tires skid. I just slammed on the brakes and it was like, ooh, man. You can feel the tires moving across the pavement instead of rolling across the pavement. That's not good. Alright, this is The Bus. I am Old Guy Gamer. And, I don't know. Let's see how this game goes. I like driving games. I haven't done a driving game in a while. But I figured I'd give this one a shot because I saw that it was being released today and I was like, hey, it's time to do another driving game. I just don't know how it's going to go because I really hate my steering wheel that I use for gaming. I have the Logitech and I just hate it because if you ever watched any of my American Truck Sim videos, the steering wheel is notorious for losing its mapping. Literally, I will start out a game and it'll be working fine, and then it will just stop working. And I'm supposed to be turning left here, of course. I didn't notice. I just said I'm going to try and play this game realistically, and here I am cutting across lanes, turning left from the right turn lane, or from the right lane. That's dumb. There's cars in that lane. So this is Berlin. This is early access. I mean, it opened up today, but it still says early access. I don't know exactly what that means. It seems like every game is in early access these days. When you buy it and start playing it, developers are still making improvements to the game. So this game has been... I've seen it on YouTube already. People are saying it's early access, but now that it's been released to the general public, it still says early access. I don't know exactly what they mean by those terms, but it's available to buy. I think I spent $20 on it. And I like when the games are that cheap because you can get into playing the game, the cheaper version of the game. Make me pay for add-ons later, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'd really be disappointed if this game was $60 just to get in and play it. Just to find out you don't like it. I like when games are a little bit cheaper and then do add-ons later. Make your money however you're gonna. Don't make me pay so much up front. I like the cheaper games. And this one wasn't so bad. Let's see, I'm doing about 40 and a 50, so I'm going less than speed. This is a new game. I'm doing this. So let's just go slow and see how it goes. I do like the graphics in this game. The mirrors, you can actually see into the passenger area in the mirror. Whoa, buddy. Get back in your lane. I'm looking at everything but the road. Okay. Anyways, this is Berlin. This game's called The Bus. Let's see if we can figure it out. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I did play Bus Simulator earlier. I don't know, it was within the last year, whenever that was. Parking brake. Open all doors. See if anybody needs a ticket. I wonder what that little camera was that popped up. Follow the navigation to the next exit, or to the next destination. Anybody? Anybody? Oh, I see. It's a camera of the kneeling. It's showing me how close I am to the curb. That is very cool. Get that brake off. Why is it shaking around? Oh, that's my mouse shaking around. Is everyone gonna wait for me? Alright, whatever. I'll take off. I am not familiar with the European roads, i.e. the European signage. So hopefully we'll get to learn that as we're moving along here. These sidewalks are very close to the street, man. And then I don't know if that was a bike lane back there, the red painted lane that kind of took up half of this lane. I don't know what that was. I'm assuming it's a bike lane. Not used to seeing that kind of a bike lane in the US. When there is a bike lane here, it's typically its own lane, its own width, the whole length of the bike lane. Boy, the force feedback on these little bumps are just crazy. Very realistic. Like you go over those little sewer grates, the steering wheel really jerks when you hit it. Let's see. Got to figure out how to zoom out on this GPS eventually. I'd like to be able to see my route a little bit more in advance. Let me get in this right lane. We'll just hover over here for a little bit. Stopping so we can see the tires of the car in front of us. I was gonna say I don't see the line on the passenger side over there, or the curb side, but I don't know if I'm on it or if it's just that far away. So I can see the line on this side. I don't really see the line on that side. Anyways, let's see. Arrival 8 minutes. It says Memhardstr. Stir is, let's see, I'm trying to remember the word for street in German. Strassen, maybe? Strasse? Something like that. So it's Memhardstr, we'll say. Until someone corrects me. 521 meters away, 8 minutes. Does it really expect us to take 8 minutes to drive 500 meters? 500 meters is not that far. But anyways, alright, so let's see if we can figure out these signs. I'll just talk out loud and say what I think they mean. So the red and blue sign with the X. Oh, that must be a bus lane. It said bus on that lane. So let's just put ourselves in this lane and we'll call this a bus lane. The hash marks look a little different in the bus lane than in the regular lane. A little thicker. Did I drive up on the curb? I think I did. See that little blue and red X sign? I wonder if that means bus lane or does that mean something else? Because it could mean something like, yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm that close to the curb, but it's really showing me being on there. Because I've been driving up on it. Brakes. Doors! Alright, I got pretty close to the curb there. I'm pretty happy with myself. Okay, let's see what this guy wants. He wants a single ticket AB. $3. So I owe him. There we go. I think he's happy with that. Even though it's pretty slow. I'd hate to think that I'd hate to think how long it's going to take me to do that when there's a long line of passengers all wanting tickets. It's going to take me forever. 780 meters away for the next stop. 10 minutes. Yeah, I need to figure out how to turn that GPS, zoom it out. Yeah, I'm seeing those. Okay, so the red and blue sign that's got a little X, that must not be bus lane because there's people parked there in that lane now. What does it mean? The white sign with the red circle and the number in the middle, that's got to be speed limit, right? So 30.
Turmstraße, Beuselstraße.
What? She was speaking in German. I couldn't understand what she said, but I didn't hear what she said either. I'm actually driving with both feet. I'm finding that kind of surprising. I normally drive with one foot on driving games. For some reason in this game, it's working naturally for me to work with both feet. My right foot on the gas and my left foot on the brake. Let's see if that keeps up. Whatever, we're causing havoc. I could have sworn it said go forward and then like around the block kind of thing. I didn't know it was telling me to... Well, I didn't notice that it said to turn left. Whatever, figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually. Oh man, a lot of passengers. Who needs a ticket? Nobody? Sweet. Alright. I guess we'll figure it out in editing if I missed something. Maybe it said to turn left and I missed it. The other thing is, it's a little graphically... Like, I think I need to go closer to the curb, and I steer a little to the right, and it's, like, on the curb, so... I am, like, right next to the curb right now, and it feels like I'm hanging over the lane. Is the bus lane that narrow? Alright, well, at least we figured out the GPS zoom, so now we can work with that. See, now it's... Oh, I'm in a bike lane. That's not good. Is that why it's so narrow? Because I'm in the bike lane? Oops. Alright, German friends, let me know. Was I in the bike lane there? Because it sure looks like I was. That's why the lane was so narrow. Well, it wouldn't be the first time when I played Bus Simulator. I think I did the same thing outside the airport. I thought I was on a driving path, but I was on a...
U-Bahnhof Turmstraße.
I was on a walking path. Where did my orange thing go? Did I miss a friggin' turn again? I bet I missed a turn. No, wait. Oh my gosh. Am I not paying attention, or what's going on? Like, why? Why am I having trouble so much trouble following this stupid GPS? Alright, I got a bendy bus, I guess, so I gotta be careful. I gotta maybe turn down the I gotta maybe turn down how much the camera turns when I turn the wheel. That's messing me up. Like, I'd rather keep looking where I want to look rather than have the game control it for me. There's a bus stop. Alright, let's see if I messed something up. I hope I didn't miss a stop. Man, I hope I didn't miss a stop. Alright, there's a lot of good things to say about this game. I don't know how many stops I have left. There's a lot of good things to say about this game. But there's some bad things to say too. Some of those bad things might just be that I don't know the streets and that kind of stuff of Europe. The streets and signs of Europe. Oh, there's a camera up there too. I didn't even notice that. I've been looking at this mirror. I didn't even notice there was a camera up there. Alright, let's go. Alright, I gotta watch the GPS. Watch the GPS, okay? Let's do this the right way from now on. Turn off the turn signal. Oh my goodness, these lanes, they just like go in and out like crazy. Like, there's 2 lanes on the other side of that stoplight, and then you go through the intersection and all of a sudden there's one. There's no merging, it's just... Yeah, he'll figure it out. Alright, let's see how fast this bus will go on a city street. Speed limit's 50. We're doing 60. Alright, there's a stoplight coming our way. See, like, it looks like half a bike lane and half of a right lane. Only the left lane is like full width. It's very unusual to me. And there's no road to the left, but there's a stoplight for traffic coming from the left. See the green? Where would those people... Is that for just pedestrians? Whatever. Am I going to actually have to Google European street signs or German street signs to understand how to play this game? It is kind of cool that the yellow light pops up with the red to let you know when it's about to turn green. Oh man, that would be a nightmare in America. People would be jumping those green lights like crazy. Anyways, in America, a yellow light legally means green. You can go through a yellow light, but it's a light that indicates that the red is coming. And when the light turns red, you have to already be through the intersection or stopped. When the light turns red, you can't then go through the intersection unless you're already in the intersection. If you're in the intersection, you can continue through, but when the light turns red, you can't enter the intersection. So the yellow is that indicator, meaning it's about to turn red. If you're not through, then stop.
Hauptbahnhof.
Say what? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I don't know what that button does. I hope it didn't do anything. So I was hitting it like it did something. I'm gonna turn left up here. I'm surprised they start you off at night in this game. You'd think they'd be showing you around the daytime Berlin, not the nighttime Berlin. Very cool game. I like this. I haven't played like I said, I haven't played a driving game in a while, and this is exciting a little bit. I'm a little anxious about how much I'm going to be able to play this game. I'm just excited. I hope this game is exciting enough to me that I want to keep playing it, because I love the idea of playing driving games, but driving games tend to get boring to me rather quickly, so I have trouble sticking with driving games. And as much as I like them, I just never have the patience enough to keep playing the driving games, even when I love them. Oh man, I didn't know both lanes were going to turn left, or I would have stayed in the right lane. Where's that mirror at? There it is. Nope, don't get in the right lane. There's parked cars up here. And now there's going to be a streetcar in the middle of the road. I got to worry about that now? Man, Berlin. Killing me. So if you live in Berlin and you're watching this video, I apologize for all Americans that come to your street and drive crazy. I promise I will be more forgiving of foreigners driving in this country from now on, because I'm just not used to the signs. You don't realize how different the signs can be from country to country. It's kind of easy. Some are universal, you figure them out, but some are not that obvious. One 6 of 21. I wonder if you can reset the in-game date. Alright, let's stick in this lane over here. I should probably be in the right lane. I know. Oh yeah, I probably should, because there's a stop coming up. Boom. See? We can get close to the truck in front of us. Let's go to this camera. Nope. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nothing. 3, nothing. 2 goes back to driver control. Okay. So what is 1? Oh, 1 is that outside view. I didn't get that close. Look at that. I'm forever away from that truck. It looks like I'm like right on it. You go outside and it's like, oh, I'm a good 6 feet away from that truck still, and it looks like I'm right on its bumper. I thought I saw a yellow light. I thought that meant it was turning green soon. Alright, I've been playing for 4/10 of an hour. Or I've been on this route for 4/10 of an hour. 24 minutes. Alright, another stop coming up. Let's get through this green light. Alright, German people, tell me if this is a realistic representation of the bus system in Berlin. Brakes, doors. I'm treating this like a full-fledged automatic. I don't even take it out of gear. I just leave the transmission in gear. Put the brakes on. Oops. Don't matter to me. I wonder if that time on the upper right corner of the GPS is the time to the next stop. I think it is. I think that's what it is. Yeah, see, it's saying on the lower left corner of the GPS. Where's my green light at? Where am I looking? There it is. It's the only light I see that's facing my direction. On the lower left corner of the GPS, it says Tuesday 1/6 of 21. Wonder if I can change that. Because it's not June 1st and it's not January 6th. Someone in Europe tell me, do you guys put the month first and then the day? Like Americans do? Or do you have the day first and then the month? Like, well, the American military does it that way. Day, month, year. How do Europeans do it? The 1, 6, and 21. Does that mean January 6th? Or does that mean the 1st of June? Please leave a comment. Let me know. I'm sure I could probably go into the settings and figure out a way of changing that, but I'm just happy that I figured out how to do this. Oh wait, it's not changing. I'm hitting the button to change the zoom on the GPS, but it's not changing the zoom on the GPS. Oh well. Oh, I didn't need to change lanes. I didn't see the curve there. Okay. All right, streetcar driver, you gotta wait for me now. Come on, peoples. Anybody need a ticket? Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Let's get out of here. Oh, yeah. I can't tell if it's getting daylight. I don't have the lights on the interior of the bus. I have the bus dark. I don't know. I don't ride buses too often anymore. Do you want the lights on when it's nighttime, or do you want them off so you can maybe take a nap? I was about ready to drive right by this turn. Come on, get on the gas. Let's go. Why isn't it going?
Robert-Koch-Platz.
What? I think that lady just coughed. I'll try not to make fun of the language too much, but I'm gonna have to. The German language is so throaty. It sounds like a cough. So that little camera on the upper right must be the back door. Not the front door. Let's get out of here. Oh wait, there's a blue sign with a red X that says taxi. So those blue signs with the red X's on the street, is that a taxi indication of some sort? Did I figure something out? I might have figured something out. A lot of motorcycles, very cool. And I'm not even paying attention to where we're at in the city of Berlin. I'm like just fascinated by the graphics and the looking at the things directly in front of me. I'm not even thinking about where I'm at in the city or what kind of buildings I'm passing or what kind of businesses. I'm just like soaking it all in. Yeah, let's drive in the middle of the road there, Tom. Come on. Alright, I'm stopping a little early here. Come on. Does anybody need a ticket? So down there in the lower left, it says 0027. Does that mean what time it is? Maybe it's midnight 30. I thought I hit the parking brake. I thought I turned it off. Anyways, yeah, down in the lower left, it's got the day, date, and time. Maybe it is midnight 30. Maybe this is a late night bus. I thought it was getting lighter, but apparently not. Oh man, what is a bus ride like in the middle of the night in Berlin? Seems like any bus ride in the middle of a night in a big city wouldn't be that safe. Would you take a midnight ride on a bus in the middle of Berlin?
Marschallbrücke.
Alright, that time she definitely said the name of the stop coming up. Marschallbrücke. Brücke. Marschallbrücke. That's my best guess. No one's needed a ticket lately. Still no tickets. And the camera disappeared. Whoa! The camera disappeared, so I assumed there was no one back there. And as soon as I hit the door shut button, someone hopped off. Alright, let's keep going. 23. You know what? That number keeps getting bigger. Maybe that's... I don't know. It said 23 departure, 25 arrival. Maybe that's a timer for as long as I've been playing. But it's, even though it's similar to the time on the lower left of the GPS, 0029, I think 0029 is the time in game, like the clock time. But the upper right, the 00:25, I think that's the elapsed time. Like I'm 25 minutes into my route. I'm guessing still. I haven't played enough to figure it all out, but it looks like that's what that might be. So the time on the lower left and the elapsed time on the upper right. We'll keep playing. We'll figure it out. This looks like a major street. Major commerce area. Why are there big blue pipes going across the road? Are there water lines above grade in Berlin? Oh man, that's not good. You're not getting through that street. And there's a bus lane. Let's use the bus lane. I don't think I'm getting very close to the curb on this one, folks. Sorry. Yeah, see how far I am away back there? Because I had to go around that parked car behind me. They look like they got out of the back of the bus and walked around the front of the bus. Maybe that was just a optical illusion. Departure 25, arrival 27 on that one, and now the lower clock says 31. Maybe I'm behind schedule? Maybe I should be at the next stop at 27, but I'm late and it's already 31? Because of how slow I was learning how to take off and play this game? Maybe the upper right time is when I should be there, but the lower left time is telling me that I'm 4 minutes behind schedule. It's interesting that there's little markers on this actual red circle up at the traffic signal. Like the red light has a forward arrow and a right turn arrow saying stop. Alright, I need to be careful. I need to be quiet and listen to the name of the street when she says it on the intercom. Because it's Unter den Linden.
Unter den Linden, Friedrichstraße.
So it is Strassen. Strassen must be the German word for street. Come on, people, tell me I got it right. Oh, I went over a little early, didn't I? My bad. That was right turn lane. I was treating it like a bus lane. Oh. Alright, that's my mouse joke. Sorry. Friedrichstraßen. Departure 27. don't see anybody. The funny thing is on Bus Simulator, when you got to the end of your route, it would tell you how many passengers you missed. Like if you shut the door too early or something like that. I haven't even really been paying attention. I've just been wait 4 seconds, shut the door, whatever. I do have some time to make up. That is Stratsoper. Stratsoper. No, there's no R. Statsoper. I was just going to talk about that big globe-looking thing on top of the needle. The red and white spire with the big ball under at the bottom of it. I'm going to have some geography to look up in Germany after I get done playing this game to figure out what some of this stuff is. I'll be in the editing process looking at the names of these streets and then looking at Google Street View at the same time, trying to see where I am in Berlin, since I'm not familiar with the area. Literally just following the GPS. Whatever it tells me to do, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, we got passengers. Are we filling up the bus yet? Still people hopping off the back door. That looks like it might be it. I just can't see that. I'm using the left turn signal just to let people know I'm going to start driving now. I guess I don't really probably need to, but I want to give some sort of indication to other vehicles that I'm about ready to take off. No. I was trying to stay on the outside of that curve so the trailer, the bendy bus, wouldn't go over the line, and they say I hit the barricade. Marienkirche. Spenderstraße? Marienkirche. So the bus lane is in between the right turn lane. Alright, I'm learning. The bus lane is in between the right turn lane and the through lane. Interesting. That's how you get around vehicles turning right in front of a bus. And then the bus stop is on the other side of the street. For some reason in America, it's city planning, but apparently they didn't think that it would be a bad thing to put the bus stops on this side of the traffic light. So basically in America, the bus stop is before you get to the stoplight, and then we have the problem of people turning right in front of stopped buses that are stopped to pick up passengers. So you'll see signs everywhere that say no turning right in front of buses because they don't want you cutting off buses that are leaving the bus stop. Where here, it looks like in Germany, the bus stops where you pick up passengers is on the other side of the intersection. So the bus doesn't have to be in the right lane. The bus is actually in the second lane, and then it goes through the intersection to pick up the passengers. That's an interesting difference between Germany and America. We have the problem of people turning right in front of the buses stopped to pick up passengers, and it looks like you guys might not have that problem. Oh, it's a little far away to the curb on that one. See, the camera disappears on that rear door. The rear door camera kind of just fades away. It looks like there's still people getting out. Alright, looks like follow the navigation. So those two signs on that post, one's for bus and one is for taxis. Are taxis allowed in the bus lane? And it looks like in Germany you're allowed to do the thing where you park on the sidewalk. does have a P
S
sign.
Bahnhof Alexanderplatz, Memhardstr.
Alright, I've been trying to mimic what she says on these streets. Alexanderplatz, Memhardstr. How much paint does the German government save by not spelling out Strassen every single time on every single sign? I like this game so far. This is pretty fun. This is my kind of game. I like it. Not really into first-person shooters. I get a lot of garbage for not being into first-person shooters, but you know, the problem is, I mean, those games are cool and all. I will play those games every once in a while, but only really on single player. I'll do the missions and the campaigns, but I don't really like the online multiplayer modes of those first-person shooters. But I really like these games, and I take a lot of crap for it, but I do, and I feel like I should have to apologize for it. Tour complete. 5 stars. Oh yeah. That's it, huh? Just 5 stars. That's all you get? Well, that's not much of an exit. They don't really give you a... So there's some shortcuts here. Is they don't make you drive back to the bus barn. And you start at your first stop. It's, if I remember right. Oh, it's going to have me start over. I don't want to start over. Look at this. Yeah, I'm not starting over. What am I doing? Exit to main menu. There we go. I'm not going to start the tour over. That took me an hour, it seemed like. Well, I guess we finished our first route. I'll end the video here because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to end the video here. We'll edit it and get it posted so people at least start watching it. Come back and watch me again. I will try and play this game some more and figure out some other stuff to do. Maybe we'll find a different tour. We'll explore this whole thing the next time we play. So come back and see what we do with the bus. We're in Berlin, Germany, and we're learning as we go. So you guys go watch some more videos. Like this video if you learned something. Subscribe to my channel. That will help me become a full-time gamer. And I'll meet you back here next time. You guys go watch some more videos, and I'll go play some more games. Bye.